Alright, this is Wildwolf Gaming 99, and welcome to episode 25 of Pokemon Legends of Arceus. Last time, we got kicked out of Jubilife Village for some BS. And now, well, I really don't know what's coming. So, let's see what the story has the apologies. What story has yet to unfold. Because currently, well, we got kicked out, so we're kind of screwed. Meaning, unless I'm misremembering, I'm currently locked out with my current team, which consists of the Emperor himself, Monk, Polar, Goku, my Electivire, and my Garchomp. If lightning starts pouring out from it, all the Pokemon in Hisui could be thrown into a frenzy. The entire clan is in a panic now. I should have known the only thing that could come from that rift was disaster. Never mind then. It'll almost be said for every sympathetic ear you might find, you may also find a detractor who fears your presence. I truly do wish that I could repay you for quelling Cleaver's frenzy as you did. You must know that, but there's nothing I alone can do for you. Warden Mai might be able to help you, though. She's a caring woman, after all. You might find the Worn Bridge. I believe it's a very significant place for her. I'm certain that somewhere in the vastness of Hisui there is a place for you as well. But yeah, no. I've been kicked out of the Galaxy team. I have been banned from Jubilife Village and put into exile. My, what a frightful sky. Such a disturbing sight would be enough to put anyone ill at ease. You don't know what brought this about, do you? I'm trying to find out. I suppose it was already too much to expect that you could have an answer to all of this. I heard what happened from our leader. You can't return to that village of yours, can you? But I'm afraid the Diamond Clan cannot be the ones to save you. The Diamond Clan could end up with war with the Galaxy team if things went badly. I think you would regret that as much as anyone. The Great Weird-Ear took a liking to you. I want to offer my support, but forgive me, I cannot help you in this. Do not abandon hope. Time solves all things, and besides, you seem to have a talent for making your own way in the world. I have no doubt you'll continue to find a path to walk. So, I'm just shit out of allies, huh? Well, excuse my language, I'm just out of allies then. Well, not completely. Strange events seem to follow you wherever you go, don't they? And there's the troublemaker himself. Found you at last, Tetsu. I've been looking all over for you, you know. What would I do if I were to lose one of my favorite customers? But don't worry, I've already heard what happened. A good merchant knows well the importance of staying abreast of all the latest news. It seems you're in quite the pinch, no place for you among the Diamond or the Pearl clan, to say nothing of how poorly the Galaxy team has treated you. But not to worry, there are still corners of the Hisui region where we can stash you away in secret. I know a spot that will be the perfect hideaway. Leave it all up to me. Here we are. I know, it's no palace, but you know what they say about beggars and choosers. The saying about beggars and choosers. Shirking your work to come pester me again? Even beneath a bleeding sky, you never change. Always a pleasure, Mistress Kageta. I'm afraid I'm not here today to learn more about Hisui's myths and legends. No, Mistress, thank you, just Kageta, and this is... Why, Tetsu is the man of the hour. He's the one who quelled the frenzy of all the Pokemon nobles, believe it or not. Ah, the poor wretch you spoke of, lost in time and space. Dear me, lost one, it seems I'll be able to fulfill my duty at long last, thanks to you. Duty? Indeed, I am to guide you, lost one, for the task of preventing great disaster falls to you. The rift in time and space must be mended, lest time and space themselves be thrown out of balance. Excuse me. But come, you may enter my dear hideaway. There's much to be told. The space-time rift is said to be a portal to innumerable other dimensions. In one such realm, far and farther still from ours, dwells Almighty Sinnoh. The Pearl clans, the expanse from antiquity to eternity, and the expanse to all sides above and below. Time traces the path we tread from here and now into the future, while space yawns all-encompassingly surrounding us in every direction. You see it, don't you? The two together, time and space, comprise all creation, the universe. How can one claim that either is greater than the other, as those two clans do? They're inseparable. Perhaps the truth is clear to a wanderer such as you, one who has known other ages. Now listen, Lost One, here is what you must do. The Suilu holds 3 lakes of great importance: Lake Verity, Lake Valor, and Lake Acuity. At each dwells a Pokemon said to embody one aspect of the mind. Complete the trials, each will set you and bear their gifts to the Shrouded Ruins. There you may receive the Red Chain. With it, perhaps you can bind the world together. Bind the world, you say? You mean it won't close the rift? Kindly spare me your doubts, young man. I know the old words and what they bid us do. However, they aren't truly. However true they are isn't. How true they are isn't mine to know. Yeah. And regardless of their truth, I am bound to pass them on. How callous of my ancestors to leave their legend to their children without a thought for the hardship it would cause them. But here we are. You know our duty, and you'll do it. Won't you? Don't really have a choice in the matter. There is nobility in knowing what must be done and seeing to it. Your arc phone is beeping. You can see the locations of the 3 lakes marked on your arc phone. Mistress Conget has got a lovely workbench here, and if you need materials, I'd be glad to help. I'm always happy to do business with you. What about the pastures? Ah, that is a problem, isn't it? What shall we do about that indeed? What was that cry? Have we now a lost Pokemon as well as a lost child? Do see to it, please. How could I refuse you, ma'am? Off we go. It's Abra. Hello, it's an Abra. Where did you teleport in from, little fellow? And it's got a letter addressed to you. You may use my Pokemon as a go-between to access the pastures in Jubilife Village. I've also ensured that you'll be able to utilize our base camps without issue. I have every confidence in your abilities as an adept Survey Corps members to bring this bizarre situation under control promptly. Sincerely, Silene. Survey Corps Captain, Galaxy Expedition Team. Now then, so we're off to visit the 3 lakes. Doesn't sound like an easy task, that's for sure, but it wouldn't be wonderful to have a kind soul who might help us out. Quite the opportunist, aren't you, Volo, such a consummate guild merchant? I've managed to reassure my people for now. The wardens are keeping a close eye on their nobles, too. Seems all is quiet for the moment, and so here we are. But still, we'll never get away with openly aiding you. If we were to undermine the commander's direct orders, relations would go strained. Long story short, we plan to help out, but without drawing attention, so it'll be just one of us, me or her, it's up to you. Though the answer should be obvious. So, I have to pick either Atamon or Arita to help me out with these next challenges. And I assume, depending on what I pick here, it'll lock me out of the other legendary. I've never had any luck with Dialga. Back in my old Platinum, back when I played through Platinum as a kid, I accidentally one-shotted him with my Torterra. And didn't save and saved afterwards because I was young and foolhardy. But I caught Dialga, so I will go with Arita in memory of that. So then the leftover leader will... Leftover? Think again. Tetsu trusts me enough to leave the tough job up to me alone. I'll keep an eye on the commander so I can let you all know if anything happens. Of course, of course. And the lucky chosen ones come with us to the lakes. We'll fill you in on the details as we go. Well, the first task will be to decide which of the Hisui's Region 3 Great Lakes to visit first. But yes, we should get moving. I'd rather we walk this road together, but if the commander were to get wind of it, it would only make things worse. I'll meet you at whatever lake we choose. Alright, Dorita, you and Tetsu. Well, you two do what needs doing. The Trial of Lake Verity. The Trial of Lake Valor. And the Trial of Lake Acuity. So... This is it. This is the end game. And due to some advice I got from a friend, this will be the end of episode 25. Though this won't be the only episode for today, considering I missed Tuesday. I will be uploading another episode hopefully sometime today. Hopefully. But until then, I will see you all later. Peace.